Hello everyone, welcome back to Fruition Garden, and in today's video I just want to quickly show you an awesome trick that I learned with my tomato plants. And this is just how I propagate them to make many different tomato plants out of just one. So here, for example, I have my homestead tomato with lots and lots of tomatoes on it. And let's say I really liked this plant, which I do. What I do is, so this is the main stem here, and then we have the side branches coming out, and then every once in a while you'll have a sucker that comes right in the armpit of the plant and develops its own little head like this. Now this plant already has a main head, which is up there, so what I usually do, I'm not going to do it right now because I want to let this get a little bigger, but I would cut it right here, right at the base, and then I would remove these blossoms here, remove some of the green leaves, but leave a little bit on there so that I can still perform photosynthesis while I'm rooting it. And I would take it off. After I take it off, I put it in like a cup of water or a tube with water in it, filled up to about here, and I sit it in a place with low sunlight for however long it takes for it to start developing roots. So these little hairs on the stem will all turn into little roots. Once that happens, I take it and I pot it with just some seed starting mix inside of a pot, and I will let that root a little bit more in the soil. And after a couple of weeks, or sometimes less than that, it will be rooted to where I can see the roots sticking out of the bottom of the pot, and that's how I know it's ready to be transplanted into the ground. So once those tomatoes look like they are ready to be planted into the ground, I bring them to their designated place in the garden and I plant them just like this one. This is actually from a cutting, and as you can see, it is so strong and doing so well. This was once started off as one of those little suckers that I just showed you earlier in this video, and now it is its own tomato plant. And it's going to grow the exact same type of whatever the tomato variety was that you cut it from. So I think that is extremely cool. It cuts out a lot of the process of starting a seed, and you get tomatoes a lot sooner. So this entire row, actually, with the exception of the basil that I have in between as a nice little herb, I have all of these tomato plants growing that I rooted from little suckers on my other tomato plants. So another one here, another one here. This one is I planted more recently, and then I have two more down here. This is the coolest thing. It's really fun to do. Also, it's a little bit addicting. So I definitely have a lot more rooting right now in my home that I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I will figure out where, because I want a lot of tomatoes this year. I want to hopefully make some tomato sauce and can it and things like that, and you need a lot of tomatoes to do that. So the more the merrier. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed this cool little video, and I hope that you'll try this trick out if you are wanting more tomatoes but you don't want to necessarily start everything from seed. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and have an awesome day.